So this is the Espresso Display 15 Pro, a super bright 4K monitor that can be powered via a single USB-C cable, which you don't really see often with portable monitors. Its minimalistic design makes it an appealing addition to any portable compact setup. It's a touchscreen monitor that works with both Mac and PC, a feature that can be useful in productive and creative workflows. You can even use a stylus pen for those finer details as well. When you're taking a break from work, it's also a great display for a quick cheeky game session. It can be connected to a variety of compatible USB-C devices, which is handy when you need a bigger screen or an extra display for content. It's a beautiful, sleek display, jam-packed with so many useful functions for both work and entertainment. Could it be the best portable monitor of 2025? So straight to the point, this monitor will cost around $699, although pricing may change for whatever reason when it officially launches. So yeah, it's a premium price for a portable monitor. And this video is sponsored by Espresso displays. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I can honestly say it's a superb display. From the build quality to the functionality, it ticks a lot of boxes. Is it worth it for the price? I'll let you be the judge of that. Let's start with its design. It features the same aesthetics from its older and bigger brother, the Espresso Display 17 Pro, showcasing the same sleek minimal design with its slim profile, curved corners and buttonless physical interface, as it simply has two ports for connectivity. The main difference with the 17 Pro and the 15 Pro is that the 15 Pro is more compact and brighter. Just to show you how thin it is, it's almost as thin as my iPhone 13 Pro Max and a lot thinner than my 16-inch MacBook Pro. It's a 15.6-inch display. It's slightly longer in length, but shorter in width. I can fit this entire setup in this laptop sleeve. And like I said, the Espresso Display 15 Pro is brighter than the 17 Pro. The 17 Pro is 450 nits, and the 15 Pro is 550 nits. I mean, I barely go beyond 50% brightness with this monitor anyway, as I already find it bright enough. But the extra brightness is good to have, especially if you work in bright indoor or outdoor conditions. To give you an idea of the brightness levels, both my MacBook Pro M1 Pro 16 and Espresso Display 15 Pro are set at roughly 50% brightness. The Display 15 Pro is only slightly brighter, and at their lowest settings, the Display 15 Pro is noticeably brighter. At 100%, they both look pretty much the same. It's quite incredible that it's able to go this bright by simply connecting to and using the power from the MacBook Pro via a single USB-C cable. The MacBook Pro isn't even plugged into a power socket. Obviously, battery life will vary based on how you use this setup when it's not plugged into a power socket. When it comes to colors, they look great. The display is 100% Adobe RGB. By default, the colors look vibrant and punchy. It's quite pleasant to work on and to watch content. Comparing it to my 16-inch MacBook Pro, you do notice a tiny difference in color. The Espresso Display 15 Pro looks slightly warmer. On camera, the MacBook Pro display for some reason looks a bit more blue and green. I would say, in terms of color accuracy, the Espresso Display 15 Pro is accurate enough for content creation, for like YouTube or any other social media. But it would be a good idea to have a color calibration tool at hand if you want to use it for more professional work. There are so many ways to use this monitor for productivity. For me, I like using it with its stand fully expanded, with the monitor in a horizontal orientation. In my opinion, the monitor comes with the best portable stand available. It starts off folded and flat, so it fits perfectly in pockets of a small bag. You can unfold it all the way to have it standing like this, with the monitor just above the laptop display. It's the perfect viewing height, especially if you care about your posture. It makes the entire setup truly compact. If you are tight for desk space, this desk layout makes perfect sense for a dual screen setup. Using it in a vertical orientation is pretty sick too. You simply rotate the monitor and the Espresso Display software will automatically recognize that and rotate the operating system's desktop for you. In this orientation, I find it useful for viewing websites and looking through clips when I'm video editing. It's just perfect for scrolling through content. Producing vertical content like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts and TikToks are a must in this position. It fills up the screen nicely when you view your video in full screen, allowing you to focus on details or just to get a feel for the content you create. You can even use it like a tablet and bend the stand to hold the display like this, a much more natural way for your hand and stylus pen to interact with the monitor. It's just crazy how stable the monitor stand is. It's so flexible, yet it can hold up well in almost any position. This being a touchscreen monitor, I can definitely see myself making use of it. Scrolling through websites and changing layout feels natural to do. Using a touchscreen for things like video editing is a great way to work too. Although I did have a mixed experience based on what operating system I used. I don't know if it was to do with the specs of my MacBook Pro 2021 model, as I did only have 16 gigs of RAM inside, but there were noticeable touchscreen response and delay issues. You can see as I simply drag and drop clips on a DaVinci Resolve timeline, there's just a huge delay. Same goes for when I'm using a brush tool to draw in Photoshop. However, when using Espresso Display's own software Jot, there were no signs of lag when using a pen or brush tool, so it's either a computer spec or software optimization issue. But normal touch functions work fine, like clicking on tabs, links, icons, and dragging and resizing windows. I did use the same programs on PC. Everything seemed to work fine. Difference being, the PC I'm using is a lot newer in terms of specs, and it did have 32 gigs of RAM. Dragging and dropping clips in a DaVinci Resolve timeline is smooth. Scribbling text using a stylus pen also works without any delays. By no way is this better than, let's say, an iPad when it comes to using a stylus, but it is a great feature to have for a portable monitor. So the touchscreen works well on both operating systems, but the experience may vary depending on the specification of the computer you use or the software. Espresso Displays also has their own software, allowing you to have more control of the screen's output settings, like using a thing called Workspace, which lets you create custom desktop layouts for different workspace scenarios. Once created, you simply click on a workspace and all the apps you want to use for a certain scenario will automatically be laid out the way you want it. One of the best things about this display is that it can connect to almost any mobile computer device that has a USB-C port. I say almost, as there is a list of compatible devices, which you could check out on Espresso Display's website. I can simply plug my Android device via a single USB-C cable and have it power the monitor and output whatever is on my device. It's just so handy to have a portable monitor where you can plug in your mobile device and watch your content in full screen. There are power limits to certain devices, however, like with my Android device. If I set the brightness too high, it will just automatically cut off. But other devices can power this display at full brightness with no problems. What's it like to game on? Some games that are more graphically intensive may experience lag issues due to the spec of your device you're using, but some games work perfectly on it. Check out my skills. Gaming on a PC is also a mixed bag, as the display only has a 60Hz refresh rate. For fast-paced games, you will certainly see some screen tearing, whereas games that are not so fast-paced play well without any issues. The Espresso Display 15 Pro is a great portable monitor, and it's certainly at a premium price. It's definitely one of the highest quality displays I've seen so far. I'll leave a link in the video description below if you want to check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching.